Yo guys, welcome back to the SimplestTalks radio show / podcast. My name's Lucia.
I'm Patrick / Wayne.
I'm Albertina.
And I'm T.
We're back after a long and deserved break. Very happy to be back. We're going to start off in our usual way, and I'm going to ask you guys, what have you learnt this week?
Oh, everyone looked at me. This week, something I needed to realise was how hard I am on myself and how I need to take time to look back on how far I've come. Because usually I'll do like a reflection at the end of the month, but it'll be a tough one. Like, okay, you need to fix this, you need to fix this, you need to fix this. But then to this week, I just learned that, look, you've come a long way in a year. Like, there's a lot of progression right here, so you just be proud of that and keep it stepping.
Energy.
This week, I took a personality test.
Yeah, I saw that.
Like, you know, like an app, they'll just be like, they'll ask you questions and then based on the answers. Well, it's not like zodiac signs, but like anyway.
Sometimes I feel like they're right though.
Yeah, it's right. Yeah. And then some of the things, there were good strengths, but some of the weaknesses were like, I'm too altruistic.
What does that mean?
As in, I give too much.
Okay.
Too hard on themselves, as T was saying. And I don't express how I feel. And so that really hit me. So, like you were saying, it was just something to reflect on this week.
Nice. Patrick?
Go on, hit us.
Over the last week, I've learned a multitude of things in it, but I think I can group it all under the umbrella of the power of the mind. As cliche as that may sound,
it's real.
The way you think is unbelievably powerful. Like, you change your circumstance, your behaviour, even the way you present yourself. Like,
say it twice.
Purely by the way you think, and whether that's positive things, negative things, ambitious things, it's crazy.
Word. Yeah. So true. This week I've learned the power of conversation. Yesterday I met up with a friend that I met not too long ago. But yeah, we met up and it was just like today I woke up just feeling good. And I even came home just feeling good because I knew I had a good conversation. And I was reflecting on it today and I took a lot from it. And yeah, I'm just very thankful for that person and for that conversation. So yeah, it was a good time. So it's 2020. We're in a new decade, a new year. How amazing is that? That's sick.
It's crazy.
It is. What do you guys think was your biggest lesson from 2019? It's a big one. A big question.
I don't know. Biggest lesson, there's too many small lessons.
Okay, give it to us.
Concise.
Give it to us, then we'll stop you when you're just doing too much.
A few lessons. Being ready to let go. Like, a lot of the time we cling on to things that are actually poisonous to us. Like, they're just toxic things and we keep them in our lives thinking that they're going to get better or they're actually going to benefit us in the long run, which they don't. So it just gets to a point you have to step back, take a long, hard and critical look at yourself and obviously all your different aspects and think, what am I holding on to? Like, that could be anything. That could be what your routines, the food you eat, the people you chill with, which is probably one of the most important ones. And think, if I let this person go, if I let this thing go, one, is it that bad? And two, am I actually going to benefit from it? Like,
exactly.
Because really and truly, most of the time you are.
Word.
And that leads on to another thing, because a lot of the time we invest a lot of time into things that are just like useless. I want to say the word bollocks, but yeah, like it's just it's just so useless. Like, and then it comes to my next point that I realize that time is currency. Like, we always say, okay, I'm gonna spend time with this person. Like, even when you go to work, right? You work for 8 hours at what, £10 an hour, and then so it's a conversion kind of thing. Like, you give in 8 hours, they give you £80 back. So time is a form of currency, and the way you spend it, it's just like
it's important.
It's so important. And it's a thing where because it's a currency, you can invest it.
Exactly.
So the way you spend your time, if you spend it wisely.
Wow, he's really coming at us, man. Keep going, man.
If you spend it wisely, right, you're pouring time into yourself. You know what? Like, I told myself, every opportunity I miss, like, say there's an event going on, even if I know nothing about it, I think, let me go. Like, every opportunity I miss is a wasted investment opportunity.
Yeah.
Like, everyone always says, you know what, in the future I'm going to be rich because I'm not going to rock the rest of my life. I'm going to invest Yeah, but start investing now. Because
Exactly.
right now, okay, admittedly, not a lot of 17, 18-year-olds, however old you are, admittedly, we don't have enough, cash on us right now to make such large investments. But the currency we do have in abundance is time.
Yeah.
God willing.
Use it.
You know what I'm saying? So
use it correctly.
Use it wisely, man. Make some investments with that time you got, man.
Word.
Serious.
Word.
Really
Just
true.
to add on to that, like, I feel like, as you said, like, a lot of us young ones don't have money like that, but there still is so much that we could be doing. And I don't think we think about our futures enough, and where we're going to be and all of that kind of stuff, and don't deep that if I start now or start just sowing those, just slowly, I could be in a much better space in a couple years' time.
True. I think a big lesson I learned is that there are different types of friends, and people can be not used, but people have different purposes.
Yeah.
So there are some friends for business, there are some friends for going out with, but it's not everyone that you should be telling your personal business to, and it's not everyone that you should be having serious conversations with. Like, and I feel like that took me a long time to learn, because let's say I had a friend that we have like kind of business ideas, good ideas, but I'd be upset that they don't check up on me.
Yeah.
But that's not their job, and that's not the relationship that we have. And so I feel like you just need to be just being clear and communicating effectively is like one of the biggest things I've learned to do this year. And so now, last year, so now, like, I've realized that I need to be wise with my words, just understanding, okay, this is our place. Yeah. These are our boundaries. That's it.
You know what? It's mad that you say that, because the conversation I had with this person yesterday, we were talking about how you need to know your place in certain people's lives.
Sometimes it's not your place.
Yeah, sometimes don't jump the gun. Like, know who you're dealing with and what kind of relationship you have with them. That's important, because, listen, I don't like embarrassing myself. So know what it is. Team?
Like Patrick said, learning when to let go of things. That was a really big thing for me. And patience as well. Having faith in timing, because you might be thinking, I need to be here right now, but you're really not ready to be there. And practice as well. Patience and practice, those are the biggest two lessons. I think everyone should take that on. Just take time, and don't stress about it. Don't rush anything. The finish line will be there anyway.
Exactly.
Go at your own pace.
I think my biggest lesson was that. Wait, now why have I lost it? What was it again? Yes, okay, I got it. I think I learned what strength is. I wrote a blog about this. You should check it out. Check me out on Instagram. Follow the links. You'll get there.
Talk about the YouTube. Talk about the YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube too. We'll talk about that later.
Okay.
Exactly. So yeah, I think I learned what strength is. If you watch my YouTube video, I said, like, someone came to me and said all of that because I was put in positions where I felt like I had to be strong, and I don't think I knew what that was, because for me strength then was me just covering up how I was feeling, me not wanting to talk about anything, me just acting like I was okay when I just was not. And I learned that, that's not where strength is. Strength is where you can be vulnerable and be open and talk about your feelings and find something powerful in that pain, because I just think there is always power in your pain, and there's something great you can do with that. So yeah, that was my biggest lesson out of 2019. What was your greatest achievement, guys? I know I'm throwing out these massive questions, but you know me.
You might have to start, because you just stick
I don't know. You know what? I feel like when I was doing my reflection towards the end of the year, I was like, what did I do? Like, I just felt like I was on autopilot throughout the year, and life was just going, and I wasn't doing anything. But then I deeped it. Even someone tweeted me back saying, yo, listen, I saw you doing stuff. You did stuff. So let us know. One of the cool things I did was do a Q&A with Jamal Edwards.
Oh, yeah.
That was really lit.
I was there.
Yeah, that was sick. That was just really cool. And like, I remember when I met him, I was like, you know what? Let me network before I get on the stage with this guy, and he doesn't even know who he's talking to. So I was like, yo, I do this and all of that kind of stuff. And then he like recorded me saying it, and it was just lit. Like, he was good vibes. And then he followed me on Instagram, followed SimplestTalks, so he knows what we do and all of that good stuff. So that was really cool. Starting up this podcast / radio show was sick. Getting us together, that was lit, 100%. And I think one of my other greatest achievements was being brave, because there was certain things, like there was certain situations where I had to be brave. Like, I just had to be like, come on, Lucia, let's suck it up. Let's do this. It will be over. We're going to suffer for a minute, but we'll get through it. So yeah, I think those were my greatest achievements. And just getting through the year, being here, being alive. Yeah. What about you guys? I think that was enough time, so come on, give it to me.
For me, I'd say learning how to silence my own mind. Taking control over my thoughts. I think at this time last year, it was kind of a frantic one, you know, them ones where you're overthinking a lot and you're creating situations in your mind that they're not even real. But throughout the year, I learned how to take control of that. Also changing beliefs as well. Certain beliefs that I was holding on to that had no purpose serving me. So,
can we have an example?
You need money to make money.
Ooh. Tell me more. I want to know. Educate me. Come on, give it to me.
Okay. How do I explain this? Let's say, I'll do it in terms of real estate, because that's really what I'm trying to be into. People think that you need like 50k or however much you need to buy a house, but you don't really need that initially to start off. You can start off just spotting houses and then going to other realtors and be like, okay, I've spotted this house and I can do this for you. Yeah. And you can charge them like 5,000 maybe and get a signing fee for the house, and then you've made £5,000 with nothing, just your own gifts of marketing and going, just putting yourself out there, finding what someone else wants and then selling it. But before that, it was kind of a struggle thing, like, oh, if I want to start doing real estate, I need to get I need like 5,000 to put a down payment on, and then I need to find all these other people to come buy it and then do all these other extra things. But I think it came from reading as well. That's another thing. I put myself back into reading a lot of save me.
Now let me jump on your point, Carl. I think reading is so like important. Even me like myself, I'm popping back on the reading car. It's so important, because right now we live on an age of what is called fast information. Like, you can go on your phone right now, type in some random word, and then you'll find a bunch of information about them. We don't really absorb it, and that's 10 times worse with social media. Like, if you can dig through all the memes and stuff, you can find some pretty useful stuff on social media, right? True. But then we just forget it, or it doesn't really sink in. But and the thing is with reading as well, like it's a pure, often trustable, depending on your author. It's sort of kind of a pure source that's quite interesting and intellectually challenging. Like it forces you to step out of your own head and think differently, which is something I really enjoy. But on social media, you're comfortable. Yeah, and true. That's one of my key things. That if you're comfortable, you're not growing. Like, you need to step out of that comfort to start growing. You know what I'm saying?
Comfort zone is your worst enemy.
Yeah, where does that get you?
Reading allows you to step out of that, like, in a very mental way, like, and then so free yourself up.
And people think that reading is boring. Well, that's because how school made it out to seem like it was boring. Exactly. Someone tells you to read, you're just like, oh man, I don't want to read.
Here we go again.
Reading can really be just as addictive as being on social media, and I'm telling you, you can get into a book, and once you're into it, it's a wrap. No one will see you for 2 hours. They'll be like, where's T?
Where's he gone?
Where's he gone? But just get into your reading bag. It's a good one for you.
Albertina.
We're on achievements, right?
Yep.
Okay. I think one of the best things was like just knowing what I want for myself. Yeah. Because before I used to think, okay, if I want to be successful, I have to be frontline. My face has to be everywhere. Like that type of that's what I felt. But
you
then
have to be famous.
Not famous. Not famous. But I mean, like, people have to know. Okay, she's doing this. This is her thing. This is her money. Blah blah blah. But it's not like that. Like, you can be behind the scenes and kill it. Yeah. And I feel like I've got used to doing that. Like, I know myself and I know I work hard and this past year, like, it's just been me working hard and sort of giving myself a round of applause.
Energy.
And I feel like that's helped me a lot, and not being on social media as much as you said. Like, even now I deleted Twitter and Snapchat just for now because I can't be bothered anymore.
We love to see it.
Reading, just having fun and living a life that is actually productive, and I'm getting things out of it. I'm not just putting energy into things and I'm not drained. So I feel like that was my biggest achievement, doing things that I love.
What would your advice be to someone who's
I'm celebrating, Carl. You haven't asked me yet.
Oh no!
I looked at him and he was smiling.
No, you know what? Let me ask this question because I want this advice basically. What would your advice be to someone who wants to come off Snapchat but is just too addicted to it?
Delete it.
Just get rid of it.
No, but it's not that easy.
Wait, no.
I delete Snapchat. Okay. I could delete Snapchat on a daily, I'll still come back to it.
I'll give you 3 reasons. First reason, if it's about talking to people, people that really love you should have your number.
Listen,
that's what I say.
I'm not even talking to
Second of all, if it's about knowing what's going on in people's lives and having entertainment, read a book, talk to your friends, they'll give you tea. That's it. You don't need Snapchat to do that. And thirdly, if it's like, I'm posting pictures because people compliment how I look, and
none of that.
You can take your pictures and look at them and see how beautiful you are.
We good out here.
It's not necessary. I'm not judging anyone who has it, but it's not necessary.
But people are thinking that way. So
it's like I was saying earlier, I do challenges. So you set yourself a challenge, 7 days without Snapchat, and then see how far you can go. And then the next week, try beat that score. And just keep doing it.
Cool.
I was gonna say the reality of it is a lot of people are addicted to social media. And I think everyone knows that deep down.
And it's bad. Of course.
But like with all kind of addictions, I guess sort of treating it, you don't just jump off it straight away.
Nah, take your time.
Bit by bit. And like what you said, literally,
it's different for everyone.
It's different for everyone. Fair enough. But yeah, literally. So in that sense, for me, anyways, like because I hate social media.
Same.
So for me, anyways,
what
I'll do is I'll delete it probably the evening or the night. Whole day, no Snap. When I get home, I'll go on Snap for an hour or two just to catch up with everyone.
That's good.
That's messaged me, blah, blah, blah. And I'll delete it again. And then we go again the next day, we keep going, and then
you just you fall out of it.
You fall out of it. You feel like, I don't really care about this anymore. You know what I'm saying? So it's a start.
Yeah, guys, in 6 months' time, I'll be in that position. Trust me.
That's what I'd like to hear.
But before you go off,
Patrick.
What's your achievement?
No, biggest achievement.
Come
I've
on,
achieved so many. My memory is bad as well.
Achieved so many things.
I've achieved so many things.
Just give us a couple, innit?
A couple? What?
We'll tell you when to stop.
Scratch your head. I've changed myself as a person.
That is a very big achievement.
If you know me, then if
you know me, have said that about you.
Like, if you know me now and you knew me before, like let's say even a year, 2 years ago, and you look at the two people, you'd be thinking,
who's this guy?
What happened? And then I feel like that's probably one of my biggest achievements, actually, just changing, 1, myself, 2, how I portray myself, and 3, how I think.
What do you think's influenced that?
What's influenced it?
The most.
The people I surround myself with.
Energy.
And I think that's something I wanted to touch on anyways, like, bro, like, 2 things. Your network is just super important. You need to have listen, how do I say this?
The passion is real. He doesn't even know what to say.
I'm structured properly. So what I'm trying to say is, if you look at your network, right, and everyone's on the same level as you, what's pushing you to grow? You know what I'm saying? Like, who's going to be there to push you?
And that is facts.
You need to surround yourself with people that are just above you. You know what I'm saying? Or way above you, even. Like, in terms of what your goal is in life and how close they are to the goal, whether they've already achieved it or not. So they can give you advice. You avoid tumbling into the common mistakes because they're going to tell you, don't do this.
That's the importance of having a mentor.
Literally. Having a mentor as well, super important. Like, how many mentors do I have? Probably have like 3, 2 informal ones because they're just like kind of my friends, my older guys. I go for them for help when I need something. And it's just, you can build so much knowledge. Like, okay, if you don't want to read a book, go build a network. Because you'll build a ton of knowledge there as well.
Exactly.
So yeah, and then even like my own team, like, obviously I still have my guys from back in the day, whatever. I still got bare love for them, but obviously like I've gone out of my way to make a lot more friends with regards to not just friends for this, because I remember back in the day, I made friends with the sake of them. Like, I could be like, I know this guy still.
Yeah, that's
that guy. what was like? There needs to be substance in relationships.
100%.
Yeah.
There needs to be kind of a mutual thing where you're getting something and they're getting something.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
That's a big one.
If I'm not getting anything from, what am I doing?
Let's go back to the thing. Time is currency. You're
wasting time. Wow.
Anyone in their right mind wouldn't go to a shop and just waste a ton of money. You know what I'm saying? So why would you go waste a ton of time? You're not gonna get it back. There's no receipt for the time. You can't go.
Listen, this guy is speaking.
This guy's been reading
today.
Like,
what happened?
With money, you can go to the shop and be like, "Here's my receipt. Give my money back." With time, you can't do that. Like, if you feel like it's in abundance, because it is fairly in abundance by God's grace, and it's just about how you use it. So yeah, where was that? I feel so yeah, I used to be like, oh, I know this guy. I wanted to know someone just for the sake of saying I know them, and then I just thought to myself, what am I doing? So it came to a point where I started surrounding myself with like-minded, ambitious people, and then there you get an atmosphere of you push them up, they push you up, you push them up. And then before you know it, you guys are killing the game.
Exactly.
Place,
you know what I'm saying?
Because we should all be killing the game, and we can,
so true.
you know,
and everyone can be killing the game. Sort of thing where you have to hit on people. Nah, it's far from it.
Nah.
Collaboration, like
success is unlimited. I think
it isn't.
It's not limited.
Oh, it is limited or it's not limited?
It's not limited.
It depends what field it is and what you define success as. Because obviously, if you have
everyone thinks success is different. Yeah,
if you have a 100-meter sprint, not everyone can get the first place, right? For one person, it's only for one person.
But someone might be happy with that second place. Someone might be over the moon
for it. Literally, because someone that come third might be like, I came third, and I learned what I need to do to get better next time. That's success for them.
Yeah,
because they know how they're gonna grow. They have a plan in place. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I guess it depends what you define success as. Yeah.
It doesn't really matter what you define success as.
Yeah. So I guess then it isn't limited because anyone can feel successful in any way they want to, and all of that. Yeah,
that's true. Yeah.
Nice. Very successful.
I way through that.
Yeah. Wow.
So guys, what will you be leaving behind in 2019?
Social media telling you what you should leave behind.
That's a fact. I second both of what you just said. That social media, like, because I have social media. The only reason I contemplate keeping social media is just to talk to people, and more time I don't really talk to people that much. So it's a thing where
it's one of them ones.
Because before you know it, you're scrolling through Snapchat, and you know the bogus bits on the side. The slime videos, the creative thingies.
You're just looking through that and you're just like wasting time.
And more time you're not talking to anyone. And like, it's the thing stop.
Whoa.
Ironically, on Snap, I was watching like this news thing, and they were talking about a study that was conducted about social media in general and how similar it is to gambling, which is why a lot of people find it addictive. Like say, you know, when you're refreshing your feed and you just scroll down, like, you know, that's
new
like
information.
It's like pulling the slots.
That is so true.
Like, and that's one of the aspects of it. And then even the engineers that designed endless scrolling had that in mind.
Tell them the truth.
Like, literally, so
it's a loophole in your brain.
It's designed.
It just manipulates the dopamine.
Don't think that it just happens randomly. It's designed.
It's designed that way.
You know what I'm saying? And you have like what's his name? The CEO of Snapchat. He won't let his kids use social media. Wow. Not to say that social. Well, I don't know, but within reason, but not that it's terrible, but that he knows how dangerous it can be. You know what I'm saying? So
a dealer never uses his own products.
There we go.
Don't get high on your own supply.
You know.
But I have something I want to leave behind. I think people need to stop taking roles before they've done the job. And what I mean by that is like a lot of people be like,
slow down. I'm trying to understand.
Like taking the role name. So like they'll be like, okay, I'm a this. Like I'm a singer, for example.
Oh, I've got.
When's the last time you sang? Yeah. I'm not even judging anyone. Do what you love. Do what you love. But are you even doing it? Are you doing it wholeheartedly? Like, how frequently do you do it? Like, where's the evidence?
You know what? Sorry,
that just frustrates me.
I get what you mean. I think it makes sense. But I feel like there was a stage in my life where I was like, I can't really call myself this because I haven't done enough of this.
No,
you know. So
I get what you mean.
I feel like it really depends, because sometimes you have to put a label on yourself and say, listen, I'm the founder of SimplestTalks. Yeah, that is it.
And you are doing things for SimplestTalks. You're not sitting there saying I've abandoned it forever. True. You know what I mean? Like, it's not just about.
So people who just use it for decoration.
Use it for decoration, just to
You know them ones when you're on Insta and you got like 1,000 followers and it says public figure.
Yes.
One of them ones.
Yes.
But they could be a public.
No, but you're just posting pictures of yourself.
And maybe I don't see it, and that's fine. But if no one sees it, then what's the use? And I feel like it can sort of encourage people to work less, if that makes sense. Because I have the name already.
Because you can just slap on the label and now people think you are this when you are not this.
So, I don't know, just do your thing, but keep going. Don't just say, okay, I've got here, it's finished, it's done. I have the name, it's done. Like that's not how it works. Just leave it behind.
I guess because I was gonna jump onto you there. Cause I was gonna say like, well, how about because being it like the power. Go back to the power of the mind, innit? So if I'm saying it today and I'm like, okay, I want to do this in the future. I'm gonna keep affirming it to myself.
Yeah,
You need to keep making those affirmations, innit? But if you're just being a wallad, like you're just saying that. Okay, I'm a baller, I'm a footballer, but I don't kick ball. Then
there's something wrong there.
It's rubbish.
Yeah.
Anyone else?
What are we leaving behind?
Yeah.
What am I leaving behind? I don't know. Because for me, it's like I wanted to get onto this, but I think I'm gonna hop onto it first. Like earlier when we were walking, we were discussing about resolutions, and I'm like New Year's resolutions in general. I don't really believe in them. Like I'm like, because if I'm seeing an aspect in my life where I need to make improvements or change, I'm gonna do it on the spot. I'm not gonna be like,
wait until the next.
It's February. It's February 2020 now.
Okay.
I don't really like this, but I'm gonna wait until 2021 to change it. But you know, that's not for me. But with all due respect, like if that's what you need to have that push, like if you feel like that clean slate is what it takes for you to go and make that change in your life, by all means, go do it. Go do it 100%. But in terms of what I've been prioritizing, leaving behind in general. Like we said, social media. Bad eating habits. On a sad note.
Yeah.
You guys should go vegan.
I don't know about that, bro. I don't know.
I understand that.
Nah, you should just try it at least for like a month.
Educate us.
On
Why
what?
do you think we should?
Nah.
What's the pros and cons?
Pros and cons.
I'll tell you the cons. No KFC, no Nando's, no favourites.
That's not a condom, is it?
Just find new favourites.
I mean, for me, when I started going vegan, it was just to build up discipline. I think if I could control what I put in my mouth, then that's the ultimate control over anything. So there's that discipline. It builds up a lot of discipline, but it also makes you mindful of what you're putting into your body and aware of how your body functions, because you'll be reading into certain things and you're just like, okay, this mineral is meant to increase blood function and it's going to help this with this, and if I get a cold I should eat this kind of food and my cold will go away quicker. So it puts you more in tune with your own body, and then you can understand, like, when it's called fast food as well, like, but it's on every corner, so it's not like it's all unhealthy food, it's everywhere. And you're thinking like, why is it like that? And healthy food's getting more expensive. Why?
That's true, I hate that.
Why? I don't know why.
It's interesting. Something I'm leaving behind is what was I gonna say? Why do I keep doing this?
Why you think unreciprocal energies?
We're
leaving that one.
Okay.
I've done a lot of that this past year and it hurt my soul. Like, my soul is drained.
It is damaging.
If I'm honest with you guys, I'm at a dilemma, like, because there's been pure hearted and then there's been taken for a wallet, like.
100%.
That's so true.
Yeah.
Where did you draw the line? Like, because
what for me?
Yeah.
Do you know what? It's funny because the other day I got a text and this person said, "Yo, can you do this? Can you do this for me?" And then I was just like, I was about to say and then I looked through the text. I scrolled up and looked through the text. Every time this person's texted me is, "Yo, can you do this for me? Can you do this for me? Can I have this money? Can you send me this?" And I was just like, not even hi, like not even how are you? Just, can you do this for me? I was just like, bruv, no, just, and I just that one got put in a spliff.
I'm so dead. You know what? I feel the same way, because I feel like I give. Sometimes I feel like I give so much to people, and I love to support people. I love doing it. That's what I'm all about. But sometimes I feel like I I just feel like I give so much and I'm not getting it.
Yeah, you can't forget
back.
to receive. Like,
100%.
There needs to be balance in
Yeah,
your
word.
relationship.
So that's why when certain people send me stuff and all of that kind of stuff, I do have to check myself and be like, yo, you've been around for almost 3 years. What have people done for you? But then I also counter that with, listen, you're a good person. You do good even when people don't do good to you. So just so it's that balance. But listen,
just don't let people take advantage of you. That is the main purpose, because there's a lot of that going around these days.
Yeah, and on the top of that, just in general, being pure-hearted, like, it's one of the things that I've sort of latched onto, and it besides being taken for a wallad at certain times,
I like that word.
It always. No, I feel like being pure-hearted just reciprocates itself.
It does.
Like, being a pure-hearted person, there's nothing bad that comes out.
No.
Just be a pure-hearted person.
Just be a good person.
Imagine how much better the world would be if everyone was pure-hearted. Even half the people on this earth was pure-hearted.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So
just be kind to people and 100%. Be good. It's good to be good.
100%.
So the thing that I am leaving behind is giving a crap about anything. Like about what people think.
Yes, sir.
Like I just
that one.
Yeah, that one needs to go. You know what I mean? I feel like I've always been a person that cares. You may not know it, but I do care. Especially when I was younger, I used to people used to get onto me when I was younger. People used to really get onto me, and I used to care. I got to a stage where I said, "Oh yeah, I don't care anymore. Anyone can say anything about me." No, but at least
you care.
You care.
Yeah,
deep
I
down.
You know, deep
I know what you mean.
Exactly. Now I want to. I need to listen. The other day I tweeted. You even replied to it. I said, I need to remember who I am. Like,
oh, that's important.
I need to remember that.
Can't be forgetting them things there,
you
man.
can't. Like, I think I'm a G. Listen, I do. I believe it.
With due respect.
So, me caring about what someone else has to say about me, what, like,
useless.
why am I doing that to myself? Why?
Yeah.
That's so much energy, and I could put it doing so much more harm. So remember who you are. Believe in your source too, because that's important.
Yeah, because like for me, even personally, like just in general, like there'll be times where, for example, like maybe I'll see a failure within a certain aspect of my life, and then I'll just be feeling so down. I won't talk to them. I won't even leave the house. I'll just be chilling, playing PS4, watching Netflix, like just trying to take my mind off it. But I'll forget that who I am, and two, how far I've come.
Exactly.
Yes.
And then, like, just forgetting that alone leads you further down that downward spiral. So yeah, man, don't forget.
Don't forget, man.
That's another thing. Stop letting people control you, man.
Listen, it's a real thing.
Have control of your emotions.
Exactly.
Because if someone's making you angry, that person has control of you, and it's long, man.
I don't
you don't
like
want
that. I don't like that.
Yeah.
So just discipline your emotions. That's another thing.
Word. My next question is, what will you be carrying forward into the new year?
Damn.
Like from last year that you practiced, that I'm like, yeah, this is coming with me. It worked. I need to think about this too.
For me, can I jump on?
Yeah, go on.
For me, I would say like having discipline. Like for me, like I said, time is currency. I'm gonna keep saying that. And I realized that, so I thought to myself, you know what? Oh, beast, like. Okay, this links to my next point, which is the overreaching theme. So yeah, being very techie with my time. Like I'll literally have a spreadsheet and like split into 15-minute chunks. Yeah, 15-minute chunks, and every 15 minutes I've allocated to a certain thing. Like maybe you won't stick to it that heavily, but having it there as a framework in general, like
that's worth your time.
Definitely. So because just be organized with your time. And what I was gonna say to that is it's gone. I forgot. It's gone. I'll come back.
Pass on.
Who's next? I'm still thinking.
I think what you said is very important, because there's this app called Hold. Yeah, it's not promotion, but basically you just press the button, and it kind of, you can't use any apps on your phone for however long you hold for. So it's really helped me to just focus, and I feel like I'm gonna carry on with my work ethic and just working hard, like working wholeheartedly, as I said. And another thing is that I've become my own best friend, and I really like it.
Oh, I like that.
Like before, I used to think, I used to think you're actually a loner, you know. Like, why are you looking at yourself in the mirror and smiling? but then. No,
you should. Wait. You should look at yourself and
do it, man. Appreciate yourself.
You know what I mean?
But it had to be done, and it's just made my life so much more positive. Because if I can look at myself and be like, I'm proud, then I can look at others and be like, I'm proud of you, and I'm grateful for this, and it's just helped a lot. Like being hardworking and being grateful. Those are the two things that I feel like they got me through last year, and I'm gonna keep doing them. Yeah,
on the back of that, like, I want to say, don't be afraid to be alone. Like,
there's
so much power within yourself, and then the thing is, you have that power in yourself, right? And then the people who you let into your life can dilute that power so heavily. So it's really important to have the right people around you, but also to be comfortable being yourself. Like I remember, Albertina, I used to think that you actually don't have friends, you know. Who's really there for you, like? Then I got to a point like, no, I'm there for myself.
Exactly.
Like, bro, I literally
ride for myself.
I look in the mirror, I chat to myself, I smile, I laugh, everything like. Because, bro, I'm comfortable in my skin, I'm comfortable in my mind, and then from that I can just like, if you can be comfortable in your mind and you know how to convert that kind of energy outwards, then, bro, the world's
it's like powerful. It's like a laser, man.
Yeah, 100%. And then on top of that, I want to say, protect your own energy at all costs. Like, have you ever had them ones when you wake up, you're feeling so happy, feeling like boom, feeling ambitious, feeling more ready, like I can get this done today, you know, I can do anything in the world. And then maybe even like before you go out, you check your phone, you scroll through social media, and it's dampened the whole feeling.
Listen,
or you go around, you chill with a certain group of people, and then boom, it dampens the whole thing.
Yeah, those are called the energy vampires, right there.
There we go. Like, it's just sucking out your energy, literally.
It's mad.
It's mad. So yeah, man,
those ones you leave 2019.
Listen,
protect your energy, man.
Protect it and protect your peace, man.
100%.
Listen, it's in there somewhere, but just protect it, man. Don't let anyone dampen on that.
If you want to find your peace faster,
made me forget what I was gonna say.
You know, social media. When you realize how much of a barrier social media can be, I'm not saying social media is negative, but social media is sick.
No, I think you can say that. But it has its positives.
It's the way we use social media that's negative.
Yeah,
but to an extent too. I get you. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I think it's more of the way. I think it's
it's not the platform itself.
Yeah.
It's the way we've come to use it over time. Like, it's become terrible.
Well, because I have a private account and like I've followed like accounts that just uplift me, all of that, and I have a different experience than when I'm on my normal account.
It's an echo chamber.
It is.
Literally.
It is
100%. 100. T.
Patrick made me forget what I was gonna say. What's it? My attitude and my drive.
Nice.
I think that's gonna continue. Certain circumstances or situations that I went through last year or the year before that, the transformation I started and went through between 2019 and now, my attitude's completely different. Beliefs are completely different, and as a person, it's made me more positive. And I just want to keep that going. Like I can see where I'm trying to go.
Yeah.
And the vision is mad. Like if I even started telling you, you'd just be like, bro, what are you talking about? Attitude and the energy as well.
That's real.
Bro, you just hit gold. Like having that vision is so important. Having the vision and believing in it. Because bro, like, how do I put this? That when I don't know, when Jobs and them and there were making Apple. Do you think they could? do you think
them man there?
Do you think they went to the next door neighbor and said, oh yeah, we're gonna make a huge tech company, we're gonna bring in
trillions
even, we're gonna bring all that money in, we're gonna be successful?
Yeah.
Do you think they could do that? Do you think the neighbors would believe them? No, but they had that vision in their mind and they believed in it. You know what I'm saying? And that's important about the network as well, because if you can get the right people around you that believe in your vision in the right way and are actively trying to push you forward, mate, you're unstoppable.
Word.
Facts.
Did I talk about what I'm gonna leave behind? I don't think I said
you
it.
did, no.
What I'm gonna leave? No, I did. I said caring about things.
Okay, fine.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, going forward, what I'm gonna carry forward is meditation, It's something that I actually enjoy. I didn't think I would enjoy it. It's
What, do you lot meditate?
I'm not.
No, it's not even like that.
Not like that, man.
It's not even like that.
It's not even like that.
No, what is that app that I use? Headspace.
Yeah,
everyone talks about it.
That one's perfect.
It really is. Like,
Tell me about it.
like sometimes.
I never heard of it. I don't know.
It's just the meditation app.
Yeah, sometimes like I know when I feel stress, on my heart. Like I know when I feel it, and I know that meditation can just give me 3 minutes of peace, and I will feel better after that. Yeah. Or I'll feel like, okay, I can navigate this properly now. And it's just like you just close your eyes. The guy's talking. It's beautiful. Yeah. It really is. Another thing I'm gonna carry forward is I think I came into 2019 with a hunger. Like I was so ready to just smash it, mate.
Ready to eat.
I'm carrying that on. That's what's happening this year. It's gonna happen in Jesus' name. It will happen
10 times.
100%. So Patrick said that he doesn't believe in resolutions. But do you guys have any? And why? Can we go into that a little bit more? Because for me, I have like 5 resolutions that are just like just small things that I just want to stop doing. So again, like challenges, they're just small things. And then I have my goals and ambitions that are just much more detailed, all of that kind of stuff. So yeah, tell us more. Why don't you like resolutions?
I think I should be more specific and say I don't really like New Year's.
Yeah. Okay, yes.
Because
yes,
I just
let's
feel
do
like,
that.
I don't know. How do I say
why
it?
you wait until 2020?
Like, literally, just make the change when you see it fit.
Yeah.
If it comes into your mind saying, you know what, I should stop doing this for a bit, you know, like, stop.
Yeah. Stop.
What are you waiting for?
Start today.
You know what I'm saying?
Start when it comes into your mind.
And also, I feel like it's just the whole vibe around it. It's just, it feels so like, I don't know if superficial is the right word.
And glamorized.
Like,
like guys, it's just long.
It's all like, oh, look at me, guys. I want to go to the gym this year. Like, by all means, if you want to go to the gym this year, go to the gym this year and smash it. But
you don't really need to announce this. Just go. Like.
But again, I feel like our use of New Year's resolutions has become bad.
Yeah, it has become very superficial.
Because our idea of it is like, okay, now it's a hashtag. Like now I need to continuously do this. Whether it's for show or for yourself, you just feel pressure. And I don't think setting a goal should make you feel pressure. It should just encourage you.
Should excite you.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so I understand why you don't like them, but I don't think the issue is like the resolution itself or starting something fresh and planning. I don't think that's the problem. It's just the way we the way we approach it, like all these diets and whatever, like it's not always helpful.
And on top of that, I just want to say, like, because of social media, I'm really getting on social media today. Because of social media.
What did they
like,
do?
It took my time.
Your account
took my time.
Time is money.
So, what was I saying? Because of social media, like, we end up setting goals that have no relevance to us. And because of that, we don't pursue it as hard as we should do.
Yeah, because we look at people too much.
Exactly. And then we feel demotivated. We were like, oh, I can't do this, I'm a failure.
Yeah.
And then when you carry on that mindset, then you're gonna be going through the motions with everything else in your life. You know what I'm saying? So I'm being serious, guys. I've got the voice.
I think it's real.
I'm being serious.
I think it's real because I don't think we understand that life is a process.
Yeah.
Like I had a meeting like a couple of weeks ago with someone, and they were going through something with me, and they were talking about how, listen, okay, you're 18 now. You have got
so
years, and that is a process.
You know, I was thinking that.
That is a process. Take your time to an extent and focus on the things that you love, you're passionate about, and don't people are rushing for nothing, man.
And
not living in the moment, man. It's so annoying.
Like, another thing I've come to learn, especially this week, I'm reading a book right now. It's called Bounce, and it's a super good book. I feel like everyone should read it, especially in this day and age of social media, because with social media, it's so easy to look at social media. You'll see this person singing, you'll see celebrities doing their madness, and you're thinking, oh man, they must have been born to do it. You know, they must have just woken up one day and just started singing, and then
it's called practice.
No, yeah,
it is
hours and hours. Like, even child prodigies, like, you don't read as like Mozart and them man there, like, bro, even before they were 10 years old, their parents were forcing them.
Exactly,
like Michael Jackson, that guy didn't have childhood. He was just dancing and singing.
It's facts. It's work rate. Like, the more hours you put into it, like I said, time is an investment. The more time, the more money you invest in something, the greater your return, right? Given that it's a good investment. So if you're investing your time in something good, the more time you invest, the greater the return eventually. You know what I'm saying?
I think we all need to just accept that. If you want to get, sometimes you have to deep and accept that if you want to get where you want to be, like,
you have to put in the work.
Just work.
Yeah.
Like,
put your head down.
Put your head down. Keep going. If an obstacle comes, face it. Keep going. Like, sometimes that's just it.
Just relentlessness.
Yeah. But no one likes hard work, and a lot of us young people don't like it because it's uncomfortable. It's not fun all the time.
It's because of the times we live in.
Exactly.
Everything's fast now, innit?
Exactly.
You've got social media, information is fast food, all of that.
Yeah.
So you have to love the hustle, man.
You need to.
100.
You have to love the hustle.
So, any more resolutions, guys?
Just be healthy.
Yeah, be healthy. Yeah. Like, I feel like being healthy is more than the food you eat. It's what you feed yourself. Goes back to my point on social media. Like, the stuff you feed your mind is...
Leave social media alone.
No, come and see
my
you know.
account, you know.
Snapchat's going to cut them onto you, fam.
Listen, you even mentioned... listen, it's man.
The stuff you feed your mind, I would say, is... for me, anyway, the stuff I feed my mind is more important than the stuff I feed my body. Because... if my mind is healthy and thriving,
everything else will be.
Then
your diet is more than what you eat.
Words.
Everything that you consume, what you listen to, what you see.
Thing, literally, it goes like, be very... I think that's one thing I'm going to get onto earlier with my time management. Be really like... What's the word? Like, scrutinous. Is that a word? Like, where you scrutinize every single thing. Yeah. Like, because I remember, like, I started doing this without even knowing. I don't know if it was 2018 or 2019 I was doing this, but literally... Like, every day as my sort of wind down routine. Like, when I'm in the shower, I'm like, what did I do today that I could have done better? And I literally I was doing that every day. I didn't even realize, but I was looking in the mirror thinking, what this is my talking to myself is. What did I do today, or what did I not do today that I want to do tomorrow that I could do better tomorrow? And I'll be so intentional. Like, okay, the next day, did I do what I said last? Then I'll keep pushing it until I make it a habit or whatever. And then like, it's something like. What's it called? Criticize be your biggest critic. Be your biggest critic.
Be your biggest critic.
Be your biggest critic.
I've been saying for time, just have a journal every night before you sleep.
You know what? A lot of people say that, but I just don't know what I'm gonna be like. Do I write about my day? Like, what am I writing?
Write about what you want to write about.
It's you.
It's you. What do you mean? Bruv, who cares?
But then, you know what? You know what I learned from someone not too long ago? Someone asked me, why are you so scared of your truth? Like,
exactly.
Like, and it was so powerful to me. Because, like, I wasn't going to put out a blog. I wasn't going to do that. I was scared. I was scared to just be open.
You know, that's why I procrastinated for so long.
Yeah. So scared to be open and just share what I am, like, going through. But I also understood that there is so much power in what I've gone through. And I knew that whatever I've gone through could help someone else. So this person was like to me, why are you so scared? And kept asking me. And I was like, I don't know. And it all just went down to, like, me being scared and me caring about what other people are going to think. Instead of thinking, yo, this is me. This is what I've gone through. I'm proud of it. Here you go.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Someone said, stop being intimidated by your own thoughts.
Words.
Because if you're writing and someone's over your shoulder, you're never going to write anything.
Words. It's
just
true.
Just spill it out. And then...
Alright, but how did you get over that intimidation? How would you say, or how have you gotten over that intimidation? Out of curiosity, because
it's you. Your thoughts are you.
Try to conquer it, innit?
They're coming from you. So why are you scared of yourself?
Sometimes it's just about starting.
And
then from there,
then you build up the
from there you're building up something.
Because there'll never be a perfect time.
There will never be.
It's like,
I'm gonna start this business venture.
Yeah.
I need to do this though. I need to do this. People are trying to start, like, they're trying to make themselves great enough to start.
From the beginning.
Like,
that doesn't make sense.
In the way, like,
it's like what Will Smith said. When you're building a wall, you don't think, oh, I'm gonna build the greatest wall in the world. You think, okay, I'm gonna lay down this one brick as perfectly as I can, and then you keep doing that every day until eventually you have a wall.
That's true.
And you know what? For me, like, I think we also need to understand that this climb to get to where we are, whether it's a struggle, whatever we go through to get to where we are, we need to enjoy it, because, like, it is going to make us. And I feel like going through tough situations, going through the good, the bad, like, it makes the end result even better.
You gotta love the hustle, man.
You need to, like, I'm gonna look
deep
back and
down.
be like, damn, like, I
Literally,
made it,
literally,
like, that's lit.
Yeah.
That is so lit.
Yeah, man. And then, what's the question?
We'll
What's the question?
talk about resolutions. Do you have?
Okay. Sorry.
I feel like we can go past that, and let's give some advice to our listeners about how we can stick to our goals, our resolutions, if we like, all of that kind of stuff.
Can I just say, please plan your rest. Like, even though we have to work hard in this life, you have to rest, because resting is when you'll get your best thoughts. It's when you have more energy to do the stuff you love and to work hard all over again. So you can't just be
work.
You can't just be having these dreams and not sleeping. Like,
I learned that the hard way.
it's not how it works. So yeah, just be as we've been talking about time. It's not just time to work hard. It's time to rest. Time to be with who you love.
Busy.
Exactly.
Energy.
Hey.
I see what you did there.
ETS,
Oh,
man.
okay.
Energy.
Yeah. So just take care of yourself.
Well, take care of yourself. Man.
A really big important one is make sure you have a vision or a goal that you're headed towards, because that's the one thing that will propel you forward. Without one of those, you'll just be wandering in every which direction.
And make sure it's your vision,
not someone else.
And
make sure it's for yourself.
Make sure it's what you want, because you need to be able to close your eyes and see it without even,
100%.
without,
like, you can just
exactly
it's just there, like
you can almost touch
you can just
you
touch
can
it.
almost touch it. That's how it needs to feel, and that needs to.
It should be burning. It should be exciting. It should be burning
100%.
within you. Shouldn't be a burning like.
Nah, it shouldn't.
I've got to go grind now.
Nah,
it should be
man.
exciting. You should wake up, jump out.
That's
bed
when you
thinking,
know it's not good enough.
another day to go and get it. Literally.
Yeah,
man. Like, that's so important. One of the things I would say with regards to keeping on track, having the right people around you. Because even when you lack, if you have those people around you, look at them and think, my bro's getting busy right now. He's doing his thing.
Let me do my
I need to
thing.
step up as well.
Even have conversations with them.
Literally.
Good. The good people around you will uplift you and show you where you're going wrong and say, yo, listen, you can do better. Like, you know what I mean? You need people like that in your life. I think one way you can stick to these goals is make sure you show up.
Facts. Sometimes you win because you need one that shows up.
Like, I wasn't gonna start doing SimplestTalks work until the new year, but I had a meeting with someone. They were like, yo, you need to show up.
Start now,
like, you're going through some stuff, but you need to show up. Remember why you're doing this. Keep showing up even when it's difficult. Look after yourself, but keep showing up. You'll thank yourself in the future. 100. Any more tips, guys?
It literally came and it went so quickly.
Oh man.
Forget me for now.
All right, cool. Who inspired you in 2019? Who made an impact on you? A positive
There's
one.
big people and small people.
Yeah, like I think it's more of a collective.
Yeah.
So me, I joined the Amos bursary back in February last year.
Oh, wait, you only joined then?
Yeah, it's February.
Sorry, guys, I have a cold. So my voice is just doing a lot today.
It seems like you've been there for time.
I thought. Yeah, it feels like you've been there for longer.
It was a long year.
Where it was.
So yeah, like, and if you're in year 12 right now and you're listening, you're young, black, you're Afro-Caribbean, better go sign up now, because if you don't, I'll come find you and rush you myself. Nah, with all seriousness, like, I can say with chest that it's been life changing for me. Like, people I've met, the experiences I've had, the things I've learned is crazy. But obviously, so yeah, like the people I met through the Amos bursary, like I saw some guys and I'm thinking, how'd you do that? You're only a couple years older than me. How'd you get there? And I'm thinking, then I chat to them as well. Like I chat to them, I'm thinking, then that's where you get the advice, right? That's where they tell you where to avoid the trip ups, where to get ahead of other people that you're competing with. So yeah, like had a big impact. I think that's one of the biggest. All the guys I met there.
Yeah.
And even through there, like, I've met other people that are not part of the Amos Special, but they're doing amazing things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
energy.
Been amazing.
You guys, who's inspired you?
I want to say Lucia, actually. Let me throw on to you.
Do you know what? Bro, I was going to throw that one out.
We don't need to do
Let's
this,
be real, like,
guys.
you went for a madness.
Now we have to do this.
You went for a madness. Like, I'm not even trying to gas it, but you went for a madness last year.
And you bounced back.
You just kept pushing.
You just bounced back, like
bro, are you human, like? You know what I'm saying? So
appreciate it.
with all due that, you did a madness.
I feel like friends like you are some of my inspirations from the last year and this year. Like, just
Really
seeing people
cry.
around me do stuff, changing
when
their
people
lives.
are just doing it, like
It's like, raw.
that's
Thanks,
awesome.
man.
Like, I haven't even
appreciate
been
it.
through half of what you've been through, and you're still
Still
killing it. Yeah.
Thank you.
A
Thank
young
you.
boss, young CEO. It's one of them.
Energy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man, that's all true.
But
Who else, guys?
who else? I think there's some not celebrities, but just people
Yeah,
I look
go
up
on.
to, aspire to, especially like when I'm reading autobiographies. It helps to just see, okay, this person just started from ordinary, like
Yep.
they didn't.
Everyone starts.
Everyone starts everyone starts from ordinary. Like, they didn't have money, they didn't have this, like Michelle Obama and
Oh, is it
Gucci
good?
Mane. Yeah,
Yeah,
Like,
that's a good book.
I haven't finished it, but their life stories and the way they've just bounced back and said, you know what? Okay, I went to jail. Okay, I was broke, but
I still
what?
made it.
Yeah, exactly.
Came out
So-
on the other side.
I feel like it's helped my attitude as well,
Mm.
and yeah, it's inspired me.
I'm glad. Who else?
For me, this was a tough one. For me, I think the biggest influence or someone who inspired me the most was Nipsey Hussle.
R.I.P.
Word.
Yeah, R.I.P. Just what he did and because I understood his vision. Let me just say that. I could see what he was getting onto, what he was leading up to,
Yeah.
and the way he moved, the way he maneuvered within the game. It was crazy. Like for someone to do something like that, to own his own masters, all of that, and then start putting his own neighborhood on, owning
Yes.
companies, and putting work
So
out to other
inspiring.
people. It was
Ahead of his
way
time,
ahead of
yeah.
his curve.
Word. 100%.
And for me, Nipsey Hussle laid out a blueprint for
Yeah,
how
exact word I was
people
about
should
to
start
say.
moving in terms of ownership
Mhm.
and all these other things. Just it really motivated me to
yeah,
just
words.
get on. Like,
I didn't
and
even
just
know
hustle.
about Nipsey Hussle like that until he passed away.
Exactly. That's the
But then
worst
going,
feeling.
I'm so sad that it took that long. But
Mm.
going into his like story and what he was doing for his community, like it's just so
It
powerful, man. So amazing.
Mm.
I think the people who have inspired me, I think the people who have kept me going are like my G's, like my friends, like especially like I have to just shout out Elimidi because
Shout out Lambs.
yeah, shout out Lambs because like, you know, like I just can't believe. Sometimes I think to myself, I don't know how I'm gonna repay certain people because
Oh yeah.
like there were people who were like there for me and like just showed me so much love and just was supporting me, and I genuinely believe if like I didn't have people around me just holding me and just keeping me going, I would have crumbled even more. Maybe I wouldn't be here right now, you know what I mean? So I'm so thankful to all my friends and all of you guys. You lot are just inspiring, man. Listen, like let me go individually, yeah.
Oh, whoa.
Okay, Patrick.
Pressure.
I feel like I genuinely believe God places people in people's lives for a reason.
Oh, for sure.
He does, man.
For sure.
And like, yeah,
You came at the right time.
yeah, you're just amazing, man. And I hope
Smiling
you,
right now.
I really hope you deep it and
Smile.
take it in. Like I even sent you a message and said like,
Yeah, that was so heartfelt.
I
I'm like, someone else
really-
sent me that.
like,
That
I
was- someone else sent me a
really-
message.
like I really want like you to just reap everything you deserve in this life, because I just think you deserve it and you put work in, and I just rate it so much.
We're not done yet.
Listen, not done. Exactly, we're not even done.
We're not
That's
even getting
it.
Just
started,
getting
mate.
started.
Listen,
Yeah.
just getting started.
Yeah, man,
So yeah, shout out to you,
Shout out.
and for the way you supported me and stuff. And T, you're just so cool. I just think you
Cool and
me
collected.
and Albertina have talked.
I thought you saying cool, like, you know how you say cool, like, as a cool kid. Like.
Swag.
Oh yeah, that too,
Articulate.
definitely, 100%.
All
Wait,
aspects.
what other way? What?
Yeah,
what else is cool?
exactly. Nah, okay, let
But
me
like the way,
finish, guys.
the way your
I
mind
see.
is like,
Oh,
it
okay.
really, because I remember like, you were
Yeah,
telling me about
that's
the
what I
different books you were
mean.
reading, and
I
I'm
was
thinking,
like, raw.
you know what? Let me change the way I think as well.
I don't read.
I just think the way you think is
It's
just
ahead of the game as
yeah,
well.
it's so interesting
ahead.
to me, and I'm just so appreciative of it, and
Your
like
outlook, yeah.
yeah, you're just such a cool person, man.
Thank you.
And Albertina, my guy, like you're just amazing too. You just are just gonna keep growing and just keep being inspiring, and I want you to use Like, I just want you to push all that you're doing even more this year, because people deserve to hear it. People deserve to know about it. And yeah, just doing powerful things. So, listen, I'm surrounded by powerful people. And I'm going to continue. Yeah, that's how it should be. And I think we should all take that into consideration and take that into our lives. So yeah, thanks for listening, guys. We're gonna end it there. I know that was so nice. My name is Lucia, as I said. My social media is at Life of Simply Lucia for Instagram, Twitter at Life of Simply L, and yeah, that's it. And SimplestTalks at SimplestTalks on all social media. So do your social media.
Instagram at Wayne Guru, spelled Gouro.
Instagram livingwith.podcast, or me Albertina, no E, no I.
Both social media, Instagram and Twitter, T_Radzwa11.
Energy. Thank you so much, guys, for listening.
Have a great New Year's.
Yeah, be blessed.
Yeah, Happy New Year's.
All them things they are. That was fun. You've been holding that in a lot. If you drank sparkling water, you wouldn't have to do that.